Over 100 billion bananas are consumed globally every year, typically under the assumption that they are a universally healthy, risk-free snack. However, the biological reality of consuming a banana daily is highly complex and strictly dependent on the fruit's enzymatic stage of ripening. Today, we are stripping away the nutritional fluff and analyzing the exact physiological, metabolic, and cellular mechanisms that occur in your body when you ingest this fruit every day. Before we analyze the data, subscribe to the Medmetrics for objective medical truth. We must first address the most dangerous contradictions surrounding bananas: blood sugar and weight management. As a banana ripens, its complex carbohydrate matrix undergoes an enzymatic conversion. A green or slightly underripe banana is packed with highly beneficial resistant starch. This specific starch resists gastric digestion, traveling intact to your lower intestine, where it acts as a potent prebiotic. It ferments into short-chain fatty acids, which actively improve your cellular insulin sensitivity and blunt postprandial glucose spikes. However, as the banana develops brown spots, that resistant starch is rapidly converted into simple, unbound sugars, drastically raising its glycemic index. Consuming highly ripened bananas daily will trigger acute insulin spikes, actively hindering weight loss and fat oxidation. The second major biological interaction occurs within your intracellular fluid. Bananas provide a concentrated dose of potassium, the critical electrolyte responsible for operating your body's sodium-potassium pumps. During physical exertion, you lose sodium. If fluid is replaced without potassium, your cells suffer from a dangerous imbalance called hyponatremia. The daily influx of potassium from a banana forces a systemic electrolyte homeostasis, regulating cellular fluid volume, preventing acute muscle cramping, and actively lowering hydrostatic blood pressure to protect your cardiovascular system. Third, we must look at the neurological impact. A single banana delivers a massive dose of vitamin B6 and the amino acid tryptophan. B6 is a non-negotiable coenzyme required for the synthesis of red blood cells and healthy nerve tissue. Simultaneously, tryptophan crosses the blood-brain barrier, where it is synthesized into serotonin and melatonin. This chemical cascade actively downregulates the sympathetic nervous system, inducing clinical states of calm and regulating disordered sleep patterns. We must also acknowledge the highly specific phytochemicals present in this fruit. Bananas contain unique phenolic compounds, salicylates, and pectin. In the oral cavity, these compounds actively inhibit the bacterial adhesion that causes dental plaque and tooth decay. Systemically, specific flavonoids like catechins neutralize free radicals, slowing the oxidative stress linked to age-related macular degeneration. Finally, we must issue a strict clinical warning regarding renal health. While isolated banana extracts have shown protective properties for acute kidney injury in clinical trials, the whole fruit poses a specific risk for vulnerable patients. Bananas contain high concentrations of organic oxalates. If you have a history of calcium oxalate kidney stones, or if you suffer from advanced chronic kidney disease where your nephrons cannot filter out excess potassium, daily consumption can trigger hyperkalemia or crystallization within the kidneys. A banana is not simply a tasty snack. It is a complex package of resistant starches, electrolytes, and phytochemicals. Treat your diet with precision. Subscribe to the Medmetrics and respect the clinical data.